Good to see you, bow hunter. Today we have a new compound bow in the store. It's the compound bow Pulsar, and it's got a quiver attached to it for the arrows, and it's also got a stabilizer which is supposed to make it more stable for the shooting. Of course, we want to take this out in the field and compare to the other bows as we know them and see how it does. There is also a turkey competition going on right now for shooting turkeys from tree stands with the bow, and I want to take you on my route with the tree stands and hopefully find a few turkeys that we can shoot with this new bow. So let's make a quick comparison here with the other bows. We have the compound bow Snakebite, which was the first bow in the game. It's got 80 pounds draw weight. It takes the normal compound arrows, the tracer flare arrows, and also the Cupid arrows, which are only allowed in certain missions and competitions. The Snakebite has only one pin, which is zeroed at 20 meters. And it's rather loud. In the store it says the compound bow Snakebite is quiet, but that really is compared to, of course, the rifles or the guns in general. Compared to the other bows, it's rather loud. Then of course we've got the Parker Python. It also takes the normal arrows, tracer arrows, and also the Cupid arrows. And it comes with a 5-pin rangefinder bow sight. If you look at it without the sight, we can see there is 3 pins which are zeroed at 20, 40, and 60 meters. And when we equip it with the bow sight, we've got 5 pins which go from 20 up to 60 meters. The Parker Python has a draw weight of 60 pounds, and in the store it says it's very quiet. Now let's have a look at our new Pulsar. First of all, we see that it only takes the normal arrows and the tracer flare arrows. It doesn't take the Cupid arrows. In the store, this one has 70 pounds of draw weight, which is in between the Snakebite and the Parker. So it's supposed to be stronger than the Parker, but it also says it's very quiet. So this is interesting. It looks like we have a Parker Python, which is just a little bit stronger. Now you can see how the arrows are equipped into the quiver. We have 5 arrows here. Now we pull one out, and as we look through the sight here, we've got 3 pins zeroed at 20, 40, and 60 meters. And of course we also want to have a look at the bow sight for this one bow. It's also got 5 pins that also go from 20 up to 60 meters. The difference here is we don't have a rangefinder, so we don't know the distance of the target. So let's get started here in the north of White Hart Island. I have a number of tree stands installed along with decoys. You might have seen this in the Let's Hunt Turkey video. So I want to go check those out, look for turkeys. But also for other animals. It'll be interesting to see how it does from the turkeys all the way up to the elk. Hopefully we see some. And I'm really excited to try this bow out. And we have a first call down at the turkey decoy place. I was just gonna say I'm really excited to try this bow out. See what are the pros and cons, how it does. It says in the store it's very quiet, similar to the Parker Python. And the Parker is really my favorite silent weapon. And I wonder if this one is going to replace it, because it's supposed to be stronger while being quiet. So I'll have to sneak from here. I brought the location caller. And there it is responding. But it's moving away from the decoys. Could have been there already. And now moving away. Or it wasn't close enough. So I will try and make it to the tree stand and call it back. There's the decoys. Oh, I get the spotting information. Where are you? Could have just moved behind a tree, but I have to be careful. Oh, there's a hen. So these guys are moving away from the decoys. And I hear another animal. The black-tailed buck. I think he's going to spook. I never saw him. And now he's looking at me. Wasn't there a tree here that I could move behind? Apparently he's still looking. And now he moves. And there is elk. Wow, there's a lot going on here. I wonder if the turkeys are still around. Wow, usually I like this. I like a lot going on. There's another animal somewhere. I mean, this would be a perfect situation for a silent bow. There is a doe trotting. But this is a bit too much now. So let's get the turkeys out of the woods. I want to let the blacktails go. This is too much. Especially since I don't know how the bow behaves. How I can drop them. And then there's the elk. See if I have the call already. Yes. So I made it into the tree stand here. Wow. She was almost on top of me. New track, could be the same group though. So will you please come back to the decoys here? So I've set these guys at 30 meters away from the tree stand, so I can rely on the pins. If you set something up like this, then you might want to look at the distances, and if there's an exact distance, at least to the middle of where they are, it's easier to aim. So there's no rangefinder built in here. I have to rely on another device or on a good estimation. And usually I'm not too good with estimations, so I will rely on this device. Wonder if the elk are still around. Yeah, maybe it's better this way. So come out, guys. And if you guys are not interested, then maybe we'll have a look at the deer after all. I prefer White Heart over Settler Creeks for turkey hunting. So this might look a little dense here. More dense, but it's really nothing compared to Settler Creeks. This map is crazy. There's a lot of shrubs and rocks and stuff. It's probably the hardest map, especially for bow hunting, where you need to be close, where you need to see the animals close up. So the elk come in after all. Here they are. And they're not interested in the decoys. Great. So if she moves up a little away from the tree stand, now they're meeting, then I'd be interested to see how I can drop an elk with the risk, of course, of spooking the turkeys. Yeah, they're moving away. So let's go after the turkeys first, at least one of them. And then we'll get back to the elk. So she's now going out there. And we should be able to have a first kill here. The challenge is they will be moving quite a bit around those decoys. 30 meters. Oh wow, this bow is really quiet. You could barely hear it shoot. That's great. That is really quiet. Oh, there's another turkey coming. she or he is? Looks like another hen there or what? So this bow is also extremely stable, even at a low shooting level. I mean, I just got this bow and I'm comparing it to the other compound bows, the snakebite and the python, which I have at level 20. Look how stable this bow is. This is incredible. Wow, this is great. How is this gonna do at level 20? Can we get the elk back here? Or will we have more turkeys? The deer never returned. So this is a busy place. Yeah, they come back. Great. So maybe I should be measuring here. The tree here, the bottom of the tree here is at 15. Shooting from above is a bit risky though. If you want to get to the lungs. But I will try it. Now she's back there. I'm tempted to try something here. 40. Takes a while for it to get ready. So this was a bit harder to stabilize. But I should have hit her. Let's go see what damage it did. So we can already see a lot of pros and cons for this bow. Very stable, apparently powerful. But with the aiming, with the range, having to determine that somehow first makes it a bit more difficult. And we know the game already well enough to know they put a lot into balancing everything. They don't want to have the super weapon. And it makes it challenging and interesting if you have different weapons with different pros and cons. We got a long shot here. At least one long with the rather shaky shot. That's good. At least that wasn't an elk at 40 meters. That's what I would expect. If the bow wouldn't be able to do this, then that wouldn't be good enough. More blacktails. I should try and put a dot. So we're moving right into the direction of the call here. Ooh, there's a lot of tracks here. Look at this. What are you all? Elk males. A fleeing turkey here. Yet another female. So we can tell by now it wasn't double lungs. What have we got here? That must have been an elk cow. Or a bull. And we've got a buck as well. Great. Good challenge here. Of course I lost my elk track now. We'll get back to that. We'll let the we'll give the elk some time to die. This is a good challenge here. Oh, there's an elk cow running. That's great with the 16 times zoom. And I should think about a good position here to wait for the buck. A lot of stuff here. And there comes the buck. So I should get ready here. Call one more time. I will again have to use the rangefinder here. She is rather close. Glad we have this little hill here. And there's the buck. Should I dare take her out first? No, that's too risky. If she runs, then the buck is gone. Now at 30 meters the next time I see it. Lungs is just behind the tree now. Ooh, it goes down and the rest keeps walking. This is great stuff. I mean, look at how close this doe is here. Where is she now? Whoa, she's looking at me, but she's still there. That means she didn't hear me, but she saw me. How close are you? Wow, 17 meters. Did not hear the bow. This is incredible. Hello? Wow, this is very busy. Can I get her? She's still looking at me. And it takes time, and she's gone. So she was looking at me all the time because she saw me. Had she heard me, she would have ran. Wow, this is great. So I was missing really an object to hide behind. This is great. Really silent bow. What did we hit on the black-tailed buck? Double lungs at 30 meters roughly. I think this is our cow here. That should be the only one I've picked up 3 and more tracks. Yeah, that's our cow. Okay. Rather dense here, moving down now towards the street and beyond. It'll be a bit more open there. Turkey calling. Would have been too cool if I could have taken out the doe as well. But I had nothing to hide behind. Wonder if cows are still around. Elk cows, not those from the farm. This is also good for coyotes here. Wouldn't be surprised if we get a call here soon. Or tracks. So this elk is going far. We hit the lungs, but probably not much else. Or we hit the intestines, which for some reason adds up to the time it's on the run. Oh, there it lies. New blacktail. But I'm not gonna go after the doe deer. One lung is what we hit. But I'm still happy with that because it was kneeling on the tree stand with the low shooting skill. So a 40-meter long shot is okay. I put a new tower up here, so I should soon get the message that it's now built. But I'm not sure if it's gonna be any good. As soon as the icon is fully on the map, the messages come. Interesting. No message from the tower. There it is. It's rather close. And I see turkeys. So where's that tower? Okay. 2 turkeys, male and female. Or am I looking at... Oh, I'm looking at the decoy and there's just a female moving there. Not the first time I confused the decoys with the real ones. But there is a female there. Tree stand over here. Somewhere in the grass it is. Hope the turkey is still there by the time we get there. I hear flapping, I hear a call. So there's a black tail. And what is here? I can hear a turkey, but I don't want to shoot the one at the decoys. I'm not sure how close this one is. Let's just call everything in here. Turkeys, please. We'll have some deer on the side. Any elk around? Yes. So what's behind me here? think I should try the double tree stand so I don't have the tree in the way. Where is that guy or gal? There you are. It's all the female. So she is not that close. 20 meters here. Come on, bring the arrow. Using arrow number 5. Refilling the quiver while the turkey runs and spooks her sister. I don't mind that. We should still have the blacktail coming. So all this loading stuff is nice and everything, but it takes time. Oh, we just can't see it there. And he's not gonna go to the decoys. So we'll do something different. How far are you away? Get the bow ready. Get out of the tree stand. And down he goes. Okay. So quiet, this bow is really extraordinary. Yeah, and with the turkeys, it doesn't matter which bow you have. If you don't hit hard or lungs, they run for some 5 meters or so. Just enough to spook everything around. Oh, maybe my tower is gonna come in handy now for the first time. But I would sure like to see a bull rather than all these cows. So let's order her over here. What's this? Quite like these devices here, or these constructions. I wish I could have more of those. Multiples, that's a good test here. How many can we get? And there's a turkey. So let's see here. 20 meters. Perfect. Oh, it takes time. Can I drop her and have the other one still coming? It looks like it. Excellent. Even from above. Turkey has also no clue here what's going on. And I think they stopped coming to the call. We'll let her make another step here. $30 meters. And that was a bad shot. Sure, come over here. But I'm pretty sure as we level this bow up, as it becomes even more stable, it'll be okay. I think we have time to go look. Double lungs. And from above she was feeding. Wow, look at this. Lungs and everything else. Well, just one lung, but a lot of other stuff there. The dome is supposed to be from the turkey. That's nice. We can check what's coming. And at this point my game started to stutter and my recording software crashed. But nevertheless, I think we've seen enough in order to make a comparison to the Parker Python. I quite like how strong it is. The 70 pounds draw weight promise a lot. It's really good for shots even over longer distances. And of course the stabilizer is really good, which makes the bow really stable even at low shooting skills. What I don't like is this. It takes quite a while to set the arrows into the quiver and then take a single arrow and get it ready for the shot. This can take a long time. The other downside is the sight, which has no rangefinder built in. You will have to rely either on your own measurement, or you will have to bring a rangefinder in order to tell how far the target is away. That's it for this little review. I hope you liked the video. I hope you like this bow, and I'll see you next time. Thank you very much. Stay in touch.